guys, this is Vidya here and welcome back to my program It's All About Gram. This is where I give you a lot of tips and tricks on how to grow on Instagram, and I've already given few, so if you have not watched these videos, please go and watch them first before you jump on to this video. Getting a good growth on Instagram was very easy years back, but now because of increased number of followers, increased number of posts and a very tricky Instagram algorithm, getting that growth over a period of time have become really tough. So here I'm going to tell you a few tips using which you can grow on Instagram in a very effective manner. The first one, your feed. So what you put up in your feed is really very important. So you have to be very creative with your content, with the layout of your feed, which I've been always stressing. Your feed should have a very beautiful layout and everything should be very neatly arranged so that anybody who comes to your feed, in the first glance itself, they will understand what your feed is about and whether it is attractive, whether it is good, whether you're creative, and whether it is worth following you. So having a very beautiful feed is most important thing that you should ever follow on Instagram. What is the point of having a very beautiful feed or very beautiful content in your feed but nobody visiting your profile? So there are few tips and tricks using which you can definitely make a lot of people come and visit your profile, and I'm telling you, using this I have got a lot of people who visit my profile daily for each and every post, and these are the people who are not even following me. So here I'll be surely sharing these tips with you. Number one is definitely a very effective usage of hashtags over Instagram. So, I have seen a lot of people putting just random amount of hashtags over Instagram, but trust me, that really does not work. So suppose you are putting a post which is related to food and you are putting some hashtag which is related to tourism or maybe photography. So that really don't help. So there are a lot of hashtags which are trending over Instagram. So you need to get those hashtags, you need to get what are those hashtags which are associated with the post that you are posting, and you have to use that. And if you use that, what will happen is this gives a better chance of your post to be found by people who follows those hashtags. So suppose I like Montessori activities. So if I am clicking Montessori activity hashtag, I will see all the recent posts under that particular hashtag. So definitely if you are a person who have interest towards that and you have put that under Montessori activity hashtag, then definitely if I am liking your post, I'll surely visit your profile, and if I like the feed, then naturally I am going to follow you. So this is how you should effectively use hashtags. Now, how will you understand which are the hashtags to be used in your profile? So the funda is really very easy over here. All you need to do is, there are particular sites on Google, you can just go and search. They'll give you a lot of trending hashtags over Instagram. So there are few words which you can search in the search box. For example, if my post is related to toddler, and in the search box if I put toddler, I will get all the hashtags related to that. So I can just copy from there and paste it on my post, and then it's good to go. Other than that, you also have to use hashtags which are very particular to what you are. For example, if you are a mommy from Bangalore, you have to write something like hashtag Bangalore mom or mom blogger of Bangalore, or something which is related to your niche and your location. So that will definitely help all the brands or any events or any kind of collaboration which is location specific to get you easily, to reach you easily. So that's very important out there. Second thing which I have noticed, which most of the people forget, is giving a location to your post. So instead of giving some random location to your post, give the location from where you are coming from. So those people who who want to see the posts and stories related to that particular location, there are chances that they can come and they can visit your profile also. So this way your profile visibility will also increase. So yes, giving location to your post is a very important strategy. Doing a lot of cross collaboration. So when I say cross collaboration, it is not just with the brands but with the normal influencers over Instagram. So what you can do is you can team up with one or two or more influencers over Instagram and you can do a collaboration with them. For example, you can do a funny video, or you can do a dress up challenge, or you can do something wherein both of you are coming together in a challenge. So that video or that collaboration post goes on that influencer's feed also, and it comes on on your feed also. So what happens is that all the audience of that particular influencer will get to know about you, and all the followers of your page will get to know about them. So this is how there's a flow of followers between the accounts that are cross collaborating. So yes, cross collaboration definitely helps a lot. So according to the algorithm of Instagram, the first 1 hour of posting is very crucial. So it is in this first 1 to 2 hours wherein, depending on the number of people who have liked or who have commented on your post, the Instagram will decide to push your post up or maybe push it down. So for more people to reach to your post, or your post to reach more number of people, the first 1 to 2 hours should have a very good engagement ratio. So how to do that? It's very, very, very easy. Definitely you will have a lot of followers who are really helpful and who will be coming and they'll be commenting on your post as soon as you post, and they will even like. But there'll be people who don't comment and like. So what can you do to push this engagement so that your post reaches a better height and Instagram pushes it up? So what you can do is you can start some engagement pods. So engagement pods or engagement groups, what you can just create by yourself is like a group of people who are very close to you, and you create a group over WhatsApp or Telegram, or not over Instagram, because sharing links over Instagram can be actually traced and your account can even be deleted. So not on Instagram, but maybe on WhatsApp you can have a good bunch of 10 to 15 people who are like really close to you, who are influencers of the same niche. And what you can do is you can as soon as you post something, you can give a link over there and all the people can go and like and comment on your post. And same thing, if somebody is posting, you can go on and do that. So it's kind of engagement group. It's like a mutual support group that you are creating for yourself. So it gives a lot of benefit because you get a set number of comments and likes for your post from these people, and it does help in increasing your engagement ratio a lot. Next is starting a paid promotion. Now, doing a paid promotion is very easy on Instagram and I truly love it, but it totally depends on you whether you need to go for a paid promotion or not. Personally, just love doing paid promotion because my post reaches a lot of people who don't even follow me, and this also helps to push my page and give an overall good engagement to my entire page. So paid promotions you can easily do. Try doing it by using a very minimal value. So 80 rupees is the minimum 1 day amount that you can use for a day, and with added up taxes and something, up to 95 rupees it costs for a day. But you can definitely give it a try. You can, if you feel that some of the post is really good and you have done a lot of hard work on that, and it should really reach the masses, try on giving paid promotion over Instagram, and that will definitely give you a good reach, and definitely a lot of people will follow you back, provided that you have a very good content and a very strong informative feed to show to them. So yes, paid promotion is always helpful. So naturally, if the engagement of your post is increasing, the Instagram will automatically push your post so that more number of people will watch it, and there are chances wherein your post may even end up going to the explore tab, and if it goes there, there are so many people who don't even follow you, and if your content is really catchy, they will surely come to your content, they'll open and they'll surely visit your page. And if it is really very good, again as I told you, if your feed is really creative and really informative, they'll surely follow your page. Next is cross promotion. So when I say cross promotion, it's like you may be active over a lot of social medias. Like you can be active on Facebook, you can be active on YouTube or TikTok or so many other apps as well. So wherever you are active on, make sure that you share your Instagram profile or profile links or screenshots or all these things over there also, so that people at least few of them, like maybe 10 out of 1,000 will go and follow your page over Instagram, and that really helps. It matters a lot. The last and the most important thing, as I always say, content is the king. So if you have a really good content to give to your followers, if you have something very useful for them which they can really rely upon, and you're a very good helpful person to whom anybody can just turn up and ask any question, you are just there to help them out, then definitely your followers will support you. And if your followers are supporting you, then naturally their followers or their friends will also come and support you. they may also follow you through shout outs what they'll be giving you. So yes, having a very strong content is always important. There are many other ways, for example follow for follow, where everybody follow each other, or there are giveaways where so many followers will be coming to follow you. So these are few of the things which does help in increasing your followers, but naturally the followers will not stay for long if you don't have something good to provide to them. So in my next video, I'll be talking about engagement rate. Now, engagement rate is something which you can easily find by going to this website. You can just give your username and they will tell you what is the engagement rate of your profile. Now, I'm going to tell you the tips using which you can definitely increase your engagement rate. So what you can do is, before you start applying those changes which I am telling you in the next video, you can just notice you can just write down what your present engagement rate is, and then after following the tips that I am going to tell you, you can check once again what your engagement rate is, and I can definitely assure you that if you are consistent with the changes that I am going to tell you, your engagement rate will definitely increase and your post will get a better reach. So until next video, with lots of love, stay positive, keep creating, be happy. That's all for now. Bye.